Good morning from me and Sadie. It is like, I don't know, it's like 10 minutes till 6 in the morning. Somebody got me up a little early. Um, she was hungry, I guess. But as most of my morning routine looks something like get up, feed Sadie, um, excuse me, then make my coffee, and then I'll drink about an 8 ounce warm lemon water in the mornings before I have my coffee. And then I do my morning devotion. And I have been following, for the past couple of months, I've been following the devotion from Our Daily Bread. Um, they have a YouTube channel as well if you would like to follow that. That goes over these morning devotions. And I got a little off track on my devotion. So this morning I tried to get back on track by catching up and reading the Sunday devotion because I accidentally read Tuesday's devotion on Sunday. So, however, I did that. But this one is really interesting. Our pastor at Alpha Baptist Church did a whole sermon series just on the Great Commission, on the last few chapters in Matthew 28. And that is what this devotion this morning that I read was. Go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And as I was reading the devotion, it's titled Radical Mission. And it talks about how the number of Christians increased even during the Roman persecution. And it talked about, how that's a God thing. That's a God thing. And we are called to become disciples. We are called to take this message, this good news, this gospel throughout the world. And that can sound like a big job. That can sound like a big job. It can sound overwhelming. It can. But I love the end part of this devotion, and I'm gonna read that to you, although I cannot remember the person who wrote this devotion. It may be in the back of the devotional. But it says, this has become known as the Great Commission, but using this phrase to describe Christ's final words to his disciples can make it feel burdensome. It can make it feel overwhelming. It sounds like a big job. In reality, this is what he calls all of those who follow him to do. As we go about our day, make disciples. We don't have to go to the ends of the earth. The message will travel wherever we carry it with us. And here's the part I liked the best. Don't be discouraged by the difficulties of the moment. Jesus also said, I am with you always to the very end of the age. We take him with us everywhere we go. And we make disciples by modeling behaviors, by the way we act, by the way other people see us. That person's different. Why does she act that way? How can she be that way? Model that behavior. Tell people, this is what happened to me, and this is how God made himself known in my life. I have a lot of those moments. When I look back, I think, man, how did I ever get through that? Well, I know how I got through that. And by sharing those stories, by sharing those experiences that we had where God stepped in, and we know it had to be him. Share those experiences. I don't know everything there is to know about the Bible. I didn't go to college or seminary. I don't spend hours a day studying. I read, I apply how it is, and I apply it to my life so that I can move forward. And God shows himself to me every day, every day. Thank you for taking a minute to listen to this. I got excited when I read this and wanted to share. I'll figure out how to pop it on my YouTube page, and my grandkids are trying to talk me into doing the TikTok So I think I may start posting some things on TikTok that I have videoed in the past, some things from my Walking Beside grief support Facebook page, the videos that I've done there, and some of the things that I have here saved to my phone. My kids are getting ready to give me, my grandkids are getting ready to give me a great crash course on technology, so I'm excited. But anyway, thanks for popping in. Thanks for listening.